If you're thinking of buying a home in BC, listen up. It's really important to know all the costs involved, beyond just the purchase price, before you take the leap. Let's break it down so you're not caught off guard. Hey, what's up all? Jen Corrigan here from eXp Realty, and I help women go from unsure to successful real estate investors, regardless of their time, their budget, or experience. So without further ado, let's dive in. Number one, the cost of your down payment. So your biggest cost is going to be your down payment. You'll need to have the full amount before the transaction takes place, so you're not scrambling and transferring between accounts at the last minute. In order to secure the deal, you'll need to put down approximately 5% of that down payment as a deposit, usually within 24 hours of your subject removal. But this is negotiable, so it depends what you and the seller have decided. Number two, your mortgage payments. These typically come out at the beginning of the month after closing, but you can decide on the day with your banker. Monthly payments will continue for the next 25 years or so, depending on your mortgage, and the amount depends on your loan size and interest rate. Your mortgage broker will help you factor all of that in. Number three, legal fees. You'll need a lawyer or a notary to handle the paperwork, the title transfer, and the mortgage registration. Expect to pay around $1,300 to $1,700 approximately for this, but you can always shop around. The next is tax adjustments. Property taxes are split between the buyer and the seller based on which month you take possession. Your lawyer will calculate this for you, so don't worry. In Canada, the tax starting point for the year is July 1st, so you may owe some back to the seller depending on when you purchase, but again, your lawyer will handle all of this for you, so don't worry about it. Next comes title insurance or land survey costs. Most lenders require title insurance to protect them against fraud or property detail errors. Next is property insurance. Your lender won't release funds without proof of insurance, so be sure you have this upfront. Rates vary depending on the property, so shop around and find the best deal for you. If you plan to rent out this property, be sure to get rent loss coverage on top of all the other insurance that you need for your rental, just in case your unit sits vacant. Also, you want to always require that your tenants have their own insurance, so you don't have to end up paying for their lodging if there's a flood or a fire in the building or in the house that you're purchasing. Next, utilities and moving costs. Utilities are typically easy to switch over online and usually free, but check with your provider beforehand. As for moving itself, it's a pain. So I recommend hiring a reputable moving company to save yourself the stress and potential injury. Make sure they're insured to guarantee that you'll be compensated if anything happens to your valuables. Next up, the cost of an appraisal. Lenders will want an appraisal to confirm the property's value before lending you the hundreds of thousands of dollars. So this report will typically cost around $300 to $500, and the lender will keep that report. Another cost, if applicable, is strata fees. If you're buying a condo, a townhouse, or a bare land strata home, you'll pay monthly maintenance fees and potentially a move-in fee if you're moving into a condo building. These fees will cover the cost of maintenance and upkeep of the property, and they typically increase only once a year depending on the property's needs. Be sure to look for upcoming special levies when you're reviewing the strata docs before you buy, because a big upcoming fee can make a really good deal turn really bad in a heartbeat. And last but not least, another potential cost is GST. Now, there's typically no GST on used homes unless they were used as a business, like in Airbnb cases. But for new or extensively renovated homes, you'll pay 5% GST on the full price of the home. Yikes. But the good news here is that there are GST rebates or partial rebates available for homes under certain price thresholds. So do a quick Google search to find out if your property qualifies for that rebate. And there you have it, the cost involved in buying a home in British Columbia, Canada. If after all that you are still keen to buy, feel free to download my free ebook on how to buy your first investment property. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you for more real estate tips and tools soon.